Hey friends, Christy Walker here at Remax Signature bringing you another business building tip. This one is about managing expectations. It's the kind of stuff you don't get taught during school, even in real estate school. When we're in the customer service industry, we really don't get a lot of information on how we handle the ups and downs of our business, as well as the expectations that our clients may or may not have. And unfortunately, this industry is rife with discouragement and disappointment because of unmet expectations. How often have you had a client go through a process with you and say, well, I thought it was going to be this, or I thought you would tell me when this happened. And so it's our job to really elevate this area of our business. And I want to encourage you to think about 4 different areas and how you can use these key questions to help you evaluate, are you setting expectations appropriately? So the first one is understanding whether or not your expectations are conscious. This is a great thing because so many of us have things that we have learned from childhood or from past experiences, and what we think as a norm isn't the norm out in the world or with our clients. And so we bring into any relationship expectations that we have about how people will respond or communicate or handle disappointments, and we don't communicate what our expectations are. So first of all, recognize whether your expectations are conscious or unconscious. Secondly, recognize whether you communicated the expectations. Just because you have one, maybe you have an expectation that your clients are going to show up on time to your showings because you've scheduled a tour. Have you communicated the importance of them showing up on time and what happens when you're running behind schedule for every other showing that is on the books? Those are things that we can do better about. It's communicating the expectations that you have so they know what is expected. Third, are the expectations clear and are they reasonable? If your expectations aren't realistic, it's going to be very difficult for people to live up to them. The same holds true for your clients' expectations of you. If they communicate that they have an expectation, you're going to be available 24/7 because that's what they think a realtor should do. You are going to have to make sure that you set a boundary in place that shows what is realistic to expect. Maybe you're unavailable for certain hours, and so if you're unavailable between 3 and 5, you'll return all calls by 7 p.m. Those are examples of how to set expectations about what's reasonable to expect of you. And fourth, and this is the most important, are the expectations consented to? In other words, do you have agreement? If your client doesn't agree to the expectations you've set, or if they put expectations on you that you don't agree to, inevitably there's going to be disappointment. So think about that and find ways to come into agreement together. Everyone has to consent to the expectations being both clear, being reasonable, and again, being conscious and spoken so that everybody is on the same page. I hope this helps you as you think about how to clearly communicate your expectations of your clients and how your clients can clearly communicate expectations to you. And as you recognize those things being spoken, you can opt in and agree with them, or you can set clear expectations about what it should look like if you don't agree. Have a great day.